Hi, this is not a game dev vlog. There's a huge star pack update with many new pets and old pets that have changed, and this is my first run where I win using two new pets, the Tuna and the Fairy Armadillo, so let's see how that goes. By the way, I'm laughing a bit at myself because I just thought I was recording and narrated the whole run, but I wasn't. I think every creator does this at least once. So we go again. So if I repeat myself, then I've said it 3 times basically, and I forgot whether I said it 2 times or 0 times. But let's just enjoy. So I don't think I'm going through all the new pets, maybe just the ones that are in battle, like the Chihuahua here. Start of battle, push the most healthy enemy 1 space forward, like a mini donkey, and a fun looking art. To me, you see that Kiwi is changed. It now gives 1 attack for a random strawberry holder. So the biggest change, of course, is with strawberry, and they did a good job, I think, because wait a second, this is all too fast. So they did a good job because strawberry now has an ability on its own, which gives 1/1 on feint to the last unit, but you can also have other pets use it and manipulate the strawberries to do other effects. As we pick up Tuna, the flying Tuna here, because I am so good with pausing, which on feint gives 1 random friend +1/+1 attack for each time this was heard. In the test server, this was kind of broken. I've seen in videos. I haven't played the test server a lot, but yeah, somehow the math was off. Of course, in battle, you can get 1 or 2 hurt triggers, as you see here, and then it gives a nice amount of stats. The animation also changed, because normally it would say +1/+1 3 times, but now it updates and it says the total amount, and it said 3/3 in the end, because it gave 3 times 1/1. But here I'm looking for leech, so I can build up hurt triggers in the shop, which take roll over to the fight, making the Tuna in quite a decent, not a scaler, but a stats supplier in battle. 1 more new fish, which is the bass, which makes the cell archetype a bit stronger, I don't know, but different. We of course try to level up, and now we basically try to hard roll for leech, but we get distracted by another orangutan. Orangutan isn't changed, or is it? Maybe it was a tier 4 that gives 4 health, and now it's a tier 3 that gives 3 health. And it can it buff itself? Well, they swapped stats here. As we at least get a little bit of attack finally on these guys from the Kiwi, with new art as well. So art, yeah, always people disliking it, but doesn't matter too much. We lollipop our Tuna. I always like the new art. Don't fight change, basically just embrace it. A bit of life advice here in between everything. And here they have the double Tuna, which they trigger with the new Firefly. And Toad hasn't changed a lot and is still very strong, but you saw it here transform as well with some new health foods. Still looking for the Tuna, so hopefully, for the leech. So here we get it, and we also get Fairy Armadillo when it's hurt 2 times, if it's still alive. So that was the default normally for hurt, or normally some time ago was the default for hurt triggers, that it only works if you're still alive, but here it's specified. It gains a permanent 3 health and transformed into a ball, and the ball is, I don't know what it's called. I didn't know it in the last recording, and I didn't know it now. The not recording, but it's kind of a fairy ball, and it also takes 2 less damage, which is a strong ability. So I think we're going to see that a bit more. It's like a less strong Nurikaba, but without trigger limit. So I'm not sure if it can level up into removing more damage. Yeah, there's a lot to figure out still. And here we see the 2 triggers, so we get the 3 health, and we see the sprite of the rolled up armadillo, basically, which is, yeah, it's nice to see and it's fun. And I like the bright pink. It might be the first pink, this bright pink pet, so it adds a lot to the color palette, just like the tuna does. Really like the coloring there as well. And one more new pet is the sparrow, which makes the strawberry behave a bit like a half melon. And I misread this, so beware if you're playing. It says it does it once, but that means once per pet or once per strawberry. But even a level 1 sparrow can, if you have 3 or 4 strawberries, it will remove the attack for the damage for all these pets. So it can be a very strong unit. And on level up, it removes 20 and then probably 30 as we are leveling it up here, or at least freezing it for the level up next turn. How many herds are we on? 3 herds. So, and then we get 1 more herd. So that's already 4 in stats. Nothing to write home about, but we of course are looking to level up the tuna as well. And it will just build up and build up. And we are good on health with the orangutan as well. So the leeching will be countered as well by the orangutan if we stop introducing new pets into the team, which will absorb the orangutan buffs first. And here we take the velociraptor. So the velociraptor is changed as well. It was the coconut giver, the way to get coconut in Star Pack. Now you have the this guy can give coconut if you're very, very lucky, and even for cheap. So but no more coconut. Yeah, a bit sad to the special coconut or nut weekly. And I even had a run ready, which I will still bring out with the old velociraptor, not to confuse with the new pet, the real velociraptor. But we take the velociraptor, which eats a strawberry and then gives the whole team at least what's alive stats, so on faint of any pet. So it will be less and less and less, but it's a very strong pet and we get it quite early here. So now the goal is to give everybody a strawberry, so it can trigger 4 times or 3 times, depending on what gets sniped. Praying mantis hasn't changed a lot, but there's a subtle difference. And this, I think it was the ammonite, not confusing with the anemone, which transforms the pets behind it into a mimic octopus. And this is this is pain. So I had a lot of losses to this guy because it keeps the XP and the stats. So you can build up any pet to level 3 and big stats, which is not too easy in this pack to get stats, but you can do it, and then get the ammonite, and then you have a huge mimic octopus, which has a quite strong ability as well. I think we're going to see it later, so you will see it there. I lost a lot to it, even people having it already in the shop by pilling the ammonite. Let me check the name, so I learn it a little bit here. Ammonite. As we go for the level 2 fairy armadillo. Are we? No, we go for the level 2 velociraptor, of course, first, because that will make a lot bigger difference. It will now give 4/6 for every fainted guy, as long as there's strawberries to steal. Yeah, and here we see it, the huge level 3 mimic octopus with some alpaca gaming as well. After attack, deal 4 damage to the 3 least healthy enemies. So if you're summoning, if you have low stats, it's just GG. And I think we are doomed here as well. Although we do have a lot of health. So maybe finally I found a team that can counter this level turn 12 as well with such a big mimic octopus. But we do survive with the level 2 velociraptor. Here we go for the level 2 fairy armadillo. I'm freezing strawberry jams here because both the orangutan and the leech aren't doing a whole lot. So each trigger of leech, of course, gives us 2 more stats on faint of the tuna, but it doesn't make the whole world of difference, and we're getting close to the end game, so I'm looking to replace it with somebody. But here we took a lot of faint, so you saw the stats flying around there as we win. So we are on 8 wins now. Maybe we can even push for the level 3 Velociraptor, where I give up freezing the gems in hope of finding a chocolate. But we do find Shoebill strawberry gems. Shoebill has also changed. It will now on start of turn, so that's on the start of the shop phase. Remove a strawberry and give 4 stats, and then 8, 8, 12, 12, which is huge. So I'm contemplating taking it, but of course it will be quite late, because if we win this, then we are on turn 9, and then we have to survive another fight. Yeah, so it's hard to make use of it if you take it this late. Yeah, still more stats flying around. Sabertooth also changed by giving tiny mammoths. Nice tongue twister for me. And we win here with some end Velociraptor on Velociraptor action. And we are on 9 wins here. I think we give up with the Shoebill and just try to find any pet that can just disrupt an opponent team in any way. Shout out to RefGT. Why not take Donkey? He's happy to mess things up, mess orders up. And the new food, celery, giving 6 health, 0-6 food. So let's see if the donkey can make the difference. As we face the skilled pencils with another fairy armadillo. We take the ostrich to the front. Ostrich also changed. Some fairy armadillo on fairy armadillo action, and look at us reducing damage, but the 2 melons from reindeer are too strong. So we lose here, and we are on 1 heart, 9 wins. Can we get our first star pack win with the new update? Well, that's a big power spike, I think, to go 6-9 attack to all friends after friend attacks. Oh, so I misread that even, not even on friend faint. So that's a lot stronger, because then I can, if it doesn't faint, I can even replenish it by a whole lot. And let's see if we can find another good pet to take, because we're done with the leech. It doesn't make a difference anymore. Well, we take reindeer because we do get a lot of in-battle stats. So it will become, yeah, really big. So now we have the donkey base stats, reindeer base stats, but look at the stats fly in the final battle against the overexcited copycats. So here you see us replenish the stats of the tuna. And the reindeer is already 36-43 just from battle abilities. And it isn't even needed here. Also a big difference, of course, in enemy strength. But the power of in-fight stat passing is shown here. Let me know what you think of the new pets, of the new star pack, anything you want to see me play. And in any case, as always, thanks for watching.